I've been researching diet and nutrition for about a year now, and I have made tremendous progress in my diet, and I feel a lot better, a lot healthier, and all these things. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the actual superfood that people don't talk about, and it's cheap, accessible, and easy to make as well. And so it is obviously eggs. Eggs have almost every single nutrient that you need. And obviously, as I said here, if you pair it with meat, you'll be complete. If you pair it with meat, you'll only miss vitamin C. And so, for this, they are basically the best foods that you can eat. Because if you eat eggs, you're going to support every single function in your body. Your brain will function better, your skin will be clearer and healthier, you'll be, I don't know, build more muscle, you'll be just healthier overall, have higher testosterone especially. And yeah, because think about it, eggs literally create life. This is one, like, if you think about it, it's obvious that they are going to be packed with nutrients and things that you actually need when they are even better than meat, because this is literally meant to create the whole, like, chicken, a whole animal. So this is obviously going to be very, very healthy, and anything that's in here is probably something that you need to function properly. And so it's probably very important as well. It also has the best protein on the planet. Many people don't know this, but eggs have the most bioavailable, the most usable protein on the planet. And another reason why it's very usable is because it has biotin, which is obviously, if you know, you probably heard it, but biotin is important for skin health, hair health, nails, and all these things. But it's also important to absorb protein because you can it makes absorbing you can basically absorb protein better if you eat biotin. And so it has the most bioavailable protein on the planet as well. And it's really good for brain function because it has a lot of choline, and choline is very, very important for brain function. It also has omega 3s. I mean, here it's kind of weird, the ratio, but it has good amount of omega 3s, which is very healthy. And as you can see, it has lots of minerals, and it actually has bioavailable vitamin A. Many people don't know this, but this is retinol, and that's not the same as beta carotene, because if you eat beta carotene, you basically can only convert around 2 to 5% of the beta carotene that you eat, and some people cannot even convert that much. And so that's why that's a problem with vitamin A from plants. and that's why you can actually get a good amount of vitamin A and actually bioavailable that you can use from eggs, because it's in the form of retinol, so you don't need to convert it, you can just use it. And so yeah, and as you can see, it has also many other vitamins. And just a tip here, if you're allergic to normal eggs, because that's the only reason why you would not eat eggs, try quail eggs, because many people who are allergic to normal eggs can do better with quail eggs. And so yeah, there's just that, if you can, yeah, because honestly there is no reason to not eat eggs. That's the only reason that you could say to why you are not eating eggs. And so obviously everyone only has one thing to say about eggs, but the cholesterol. First of all, let me start with this one. Dietary cholesterol doesn't even increase blood cholesterol, because when you eat cholesterol, it releases a hormone called cholecine, which signals to your liver to not make cholesterol, because cholesterol is actually made in your liver, if you didn't know. And so you won't basically make more cholesterol if you eat dietary cholesterol. And even if you would, it would not be a problem, because, for example, this is a study on people who had very high LDL levels and they were healthy. And as you can see here, their plaque regressed after 1 year. And you can see it here that they had an average of 254 milligrams of deciliter LDL. It's not even the total cholesterol, this is the LDL. And they have regressed plaque, sorry. And so this is obviously, there are many other studies that I can show. You can go on my channel and you can, I also have other videos which show why cholesterol is not actually bad for us. I would actually say it's good for us because it has many other functions. For example, it builds up your cells. Every single cell in your body needs cholesterol to function. 80% of your brain is cholesterol. Your hormones are made from cholesterol. And also, if you think about it, the chicken also needs cholesterol. That's why it has cholesterol in it. And it wouldn't be in there if it would kill itself. Like, that's also another thing I don't understand. People say, like, people may not know, but your liver makes your cholesterol. Why would your liver make an amount of something that would kill your heart? Literally, like, why would you one of your um organs try to kill another one? That's just stupid. Whatever. People who say cholesterol is bad haven't really researched it at all. And so, by the way, I just want to mention here that I have a community and program on nutrition, and I also do coaching. So if you're interested, then check that out in the description. I just wanted to tell you that in case you're interested. No pressure, but just you can see it. And obviously, the next thing to talk about is the best way to cook eggs. I hope I convinced you in. I mean, I should have convinced you here that eggs are good. This is just like whatever. And now we are obviously need to talk about how to cook eggs and the best way to cook them. And it's the best if you keep the yolk runny because that's when you preserve the more nutrients. And that's also when it tastes the best. But you can cook scrambled eggs. I'm just gonna tell you this little hack here. Um, so yeah, basically, if you cook eggs, try to preserve the yolks. And I know sometimes it can be annoying because it's runny everywhere and all these things. Um, so yeah, I completely understand you if you wanna cook it solid. Sometimes I do as well. And if you make boiled eggs, that's probably the best, honestly. If you make soft boiled eggs, you can just look up a tutorial on YouTube and see how it's made. It's not hard at all. You can also transport it anywhere you want to. You can eat it on the go, everything. It just smells a bit, but that's fine. um, yeah, you can cook eggs. And here I've just learned this recently, this hack or with scrambled eggs, because if you eat scrambled eggs, they can form AGEs, which is actually formed in every single part of cooking. But if you add a bit of lemon juice, which is acid, it's going to reduce the formation pretty significantly, and it's also going to make it lighter and fluffier. So just you can try. It's not necessary. Usually I don't do it either. Um, but if because I don't always have a lemon in hand, so but if you do, then you can just try this and see how it is. It's gonna also make it taste better and fluffier and run and just better. So yeah, basically these are the best ways to cook it. If you can preserve the yolk runny. It's fine if you scramble it as well. Sometimes I also scramble it. Just what matters is that you eat the eggs because it's very nutrient dense. Never eat the white by itself. That's so stupid. Because most of the nutrients are in the yolk. The yolk, even the half of the protein of the egg is in the yolk. And also, if you can eat the yolk raw, but do not eat the whites raw. because you can get the salmonella from the outer layer of the whites and the shell if it's raw. But you can also get proteins which bind to certain nutrients in your body, like biotin, and you won't be able to absorb it. So be careful with raw whites. Raw yolks are totally fine. So yeah, you should really eat eggs because these are the best foods on the planet that you can eat. If I had to eat only one food for the rest of my life, it would probably be eggs or meat or both. I mean, eggs are pretty much meat as well, but still, like to call it egg, not meat. Some people, when they think of egg, they also say that it's similar to meat and same, but I don't think so. It's that similar, but from the nutrient perspective and the biological perspective, maybe it is. So yeah, you should really eat eggs. I eat. I forgot to mention this, but you can eat up to even 10 eggs a day. That's gonna be very very good for you. Yeah, that's actually very healthy. Nowadays, I eat around. To be honest, I try to eat as more as well, but because I'm bulking and eggs are very filling, I cannot eat as much quite because I just get too full and won't be able to hit the calories to bulk. And so yeah, I hope I could have helped in this video, and always eat eggs. See ya.